Welcome to the course, guys. Today we are going to discuss about the Ethernet LAN, that is 802.3 versus IEEE 802.11, that is wireless LAN. So we are going to discuss about the difference between these two. Now let's take the difference. Here we have three columns, parameters. Very first column we have 802.3 and next would be 2.11. So it is the first parameter is the standard. So IEEE standard 2.802.3 and here wireless IEEE standard 802.11. Then second parameter would be medium. So communication medium is coaxial cable in this first one, whereas infrared or radio frequency act as a medium, because the first one is Ethernet is what, let's say, wired network, and VLAN is what the wireless network. The spectrum used for use, the speed spectrum is not used or in a Ethernet, and speed spectrums are used in a wireless LAN. MAC use, it use MAC, whereas in this VLAN it use two MAC sublayers. Communication, Ethernet support a full duplex communication mechanism, whereas VLAN uses half duplex mechanism for communication. Addressing, addressing is simpler in this Ethernet LAN, and whereas VLAN addressing is very complicated. The range, it has a large range because it is a wired one, and wireless is what the short range. Nature, it is a wired one and it is a wireless one. Interference, LAN suffers less interference as electric signals travels using cables. So physical cables are available, so it is going to be very less chances to have interference. But whereas in terms of the VLAN, it is going to be a chances to have, or it is going to be suffer from this interference. Next would be the signals. Ethernet LANs uses the electrical signals to transmit the data, whereas VLAN uses the high energy radio waves to transmit data. The connection parameter. Electric signals flow over the cables, hence the wired connection is required between the devices that are connected to the Ethernet LAN. But in terms of the VLAN, radio waves travel through the space, hence the physical connection is not required between the devices that are connected to the VLAN. So it is going to be a satellite kind of things or wireless kind of things. Signal noise. Here will be a low noise signals, but in the wireless, it is going to be a high noise signals. Then talking about the speed, wired LAN offers better performance as compared to the wireless network. The wired network can offer up to 1000 Mbps bandwidth using the fast Ethernet technology, but traditional Ethernet provides up to 100 Mbps. Here in wireless, maximum bandwidth provided by the wireless network about 11 Mbps. However, 802.11 and the 802.11G provides speed up to 54 Mbps nowadays. Sensing, it is going to be use of CSMA CD, carrier sensing multiple access protocols. But in wireless network, it uses CSMA CA, that is carrier avoidance, collision avoidance. Efficiency, the efficiency is high in terms of the uh, wired LAN. In terms of the wireless, it's going to be very low. Apart from this, we have also differences. Security is concerned. Security will be very high in Ethernet one. It is wired one, but it is very less in wireless. Risk, obviously very low risk at the wired and very high risk at the wireless one. Installation time is very high at the basic installation or the starting installation. But in terms of the wireless, it is going to be very quick, plug and play device like things. Hardware, hardware requirement is more in wired one, whereas less hardware required in the wireless one. Reliability, it is going to be very reliable, the wired one, and wireless is, we can say, low. Performance will be high, and in terms of the wireless, it's going to be low. Delay will be low because it is dedicated paths and the short network, so delay will be very low. But in terms of the wireless, it is going to be very high. And robustness, yes, we can say the robustness is very high because it is wired one. We can keep a track, and at the last, in wired one, wireless one, it is going to be low. So these are the so many of differences are available in this wired and wireless network. Out of that, we have discussed so far so many of differences. Let's take at this frame format of this both the protocols, both the technologies. Very first, we have IEEE 802.3 Ethernet frame format above one, and below one is what the wireless one. So where we have different fields, which is the size, let's say 64 up to 1518 bytes. Then the first field is what preamble. Second would be start frame delimiter. Preamble is what going to be a preface kind of things. Start here, the frame started. Destination, where it is going to be sent. Source, who is going to be sent. What is the length of that? actual data is what, and checking. For this is what error corrections, error checking correction. In terms of the wireless, we have frame control when the duration IDs, address 1, address 2, address 3. So these are three, more than one addresses are available. It depends about the DS fields. So uh, at which time, at which platform, at which location is going to be used, it is going to be having the importance in sequence control, the address 4, and quality of control. So these are the frame formats are available. We have separate video on that. We please do what that, as it is the only difference one. So we have restricted with the only diagrams. So thank you guys. This is what all about the wired and wireless network. I hope that you have liked the video. Thank you. Thank